I.S.U.P.K.
Standing out there 8 hours.
That's right.
You understand? Standing in one position, feet hurting, ankles aching, knees about to give out,
right.
Back. I mean, Mark, should I go home? Hands freezing. You understand? All this to speak to people that hate what we bring out.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead, Mark.
And don't even want to feed them.
That's the point. That's the point that we can't forget. These prophets is going out here doing the work and are not being fed.
Right.
But that's the whole point. All of these fake Israelite groups out here, they stopping the nation from coming together.
That's right.
You understand? People in these Christian churches, they bringing their money and they giving it to men who are not the priests. Meanwhile, the priests, we doing the real work and yet we struggle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Brothers, you understand? Like, we got vans that need gas. You understand? We got lights that need to be turned on when we going out the schools that we do have.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So seeing that we need to work, it's time for the nation to start coming in and playing their part as well. You see what I'm saying? Is that it on that, or you got more?
That's it on that, sir.
1 Timothy, what was that?
1 Timothy 5:18.
Okay. Go ahead. What you put up? Give me the next scripture.
I got Colossians chapter 3, verse 24.
Go ahead and read that. Hold on. Let's make sure everybody get there. You said Colossians?
Colossians.
Okay.
New caller, state your name and your location, please.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Thah. We had, tell the brother where we at. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, so like in the kingdom, there's going to be Christ, the head king, and then there's going to be other kings.
That's correct.
Is there going to be other cats that can say they're king of kings? Because like, there's going to be like another, there's going to be all kings in, right? So then, like, let's say the third king, he can say he's king of kings as well. Is that right?
No, that's wrong. The scriptures don't say that. You understand? There's only one King of Kings, and that's Christ. You understand? Lord willing, we get to that scripture tonight. But then nobody else can say they're kings of kings, because that would mean they put themselves on the level of Christ.
Right.
You understand? Yeah, so we're gonna try to touch bases on that. Not go over that tonight. Get the scripture where Christ said he the kings of kings. Okay. What you got for me in Colossians?
Colossians chapter 3, verse 24.
Okay. Read that.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 24. Knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Christ.
Is that, you sure that's the one?
Come.
Go ahead.
You want me from the top again?
Read it again.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 24. Knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance.
What's the reward of the inheritance? Go ahead.
Rulership over the earth.
Right, rulership. You understand? That's why the first thing we went over tonight was Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, on how we were supposed to receive the blessings.
Right.
You understand? If you read Isaiah 14:1, it'll tell you how the Lord will yet choose Israel.
Right.
I mean, this is really all through the Bible. The inheritance, you understand, is something that we earned from our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That the Lord made a covenant with them, and because He made a covenant with them, He told them that we would be the chosen people. We would get the best of everything. You understand? So, so that's pretty much that. Keep reading.
Come on. Verse 25. But he
You can drop that. Give me the next scripture.
The next scripture.
Matter of fact, Slocky, read verse 25.
Oh God. Verse 25. But he that doeth wrong,
He that what?
He that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath
You
done.
understand? It's just that simple. You understand? Like, if we do what we told, if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you fix your do rag on. If we fix these laws, statutes, and commandments, then we're going to receive rulership. If we do, read that part again.
But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong.
Right. If you do wrong, then guess what? You're gonna be in slavery. You understand? You're gonna be waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning talking about you gotta go to work. You know how people say, you gotta go to work because guess what? You're a slave.
Right.
If you didn't have to go to work, you wouldn't go.
That's right.
A slave is required to work.
That's right.
You want them lights on. You want food in your refrigerator. You want some place to live. You got to get up and go make it happen.
That's right.
You understand? Keep reading. Hello? Hello, sis, you there? Put your.
Yeah, we're here. Sorry. Yeah, we're listening. We have children here, so we're listening.
Okay, don't sweat. If you could, put your phone on mute for me. All right, go out. All right, okay, so you drop that. Go ahead. You got
Would a good precept be 2 or 10 for the king? There's going to be more than one king besides Christ.
Wait, say that one more time.
The scripture that might.
Okay, where we at?
Psalms chapter 2 verse 10.
Okay, let's go there. Psalm chapter what?
2 verse 10.
All right, Psalm chapter 2, verse 10. Go ahead, read that.
Psalms chapter 2 verse 10. Be wise now therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth.
Go ahead. Would that be a good precept?
Come on.
I mean, this is basically talking about, you know what I'm saying, if you ruling, you understand, you still will have to take your instructions from the Lord. You said if you judging over the earth, you're supposed to judge the people, you understand, according to how the Lord wants you to deal with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know what I'm saying, kings of kings, you understand, the only king of kings is who? Right? Yahweh Mashiach, when we know it's Christ. Okay, give me the next one you got for me, Bob.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8, sir.
Don't sweat. We'll go ahead. You got the kings of kings? Okay, yeah, give it to Ryan. Okay, let him know where the kings of kings is at. We'll go over that right after this. Go ahead, what you got?
Come. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one.
Now what is that talking about? He that planteth and he that watereth are one. Who knows what they're talking about? Bob, go ahead.
It's talking about the Most High and Christ. Is it talking about that?
Not right here. Not right here. You understand? This is something a little different. So I can tell you right now. Read verse 5.
Come. Verse 5. Who then is Paul? And who is Apollos? But the ministers by whom ye believe.
What is that talking about? Read it again from the top.
Verse 5. Who then is Paul? And who is Apollos? But ministers by whom ye believe.
Go ahead.
Even as the Lord gave to every man.
So right, these men of Paul and Apollos, they priests. They what we do. That's why I say in whom ye have believed, meaning because of the work that Paul went out there and done, people believe on the Lord.
Right.
When you go out there and speak, you understand, and you out there teaching, you understand, people is going to start believing in the Most High because of you going out there doing the work. You understand? That's why it says, in whom ministers ye have believed. Keep reading.
Come, verse 6. I have planted.
I what?
I have planted.
How did Paul plant? Go ahead.
By doing the work.
By going out there doing the work. You understand? You take a seed and you go out there and you plant. You understand? Just like the men in the I.S.U.P.K do every day. Like you talk to a brother and sister, you say, man, you know your nationality, you really an Israelite. Right. You know what I'm saying? They say, what? You should do some research on that. You just put a seed in that brother. You understand? And you understand? You didn't spark his brain to really do some research. You see, you didn't plan. Keep reading.
But God gave the increase.
But God what?
Gave the increase.
How did the Most High give the increase? Go ahead.
By sending brothers into the
By sending more brothers. You understand? By using the Spirit of the Lord.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like Passover, man. Passover was glorious.
Give the Most High.
Passover, man, it was so packed with people on the balcony.
Yeah, right. You understand? The Most High gave the increase in so many ways, but mainly through the prophets. Because why? You gonna go out there and you gonna say, you know what? If you keep eating that pork, man, listen, you gonna catch cancer. And people who eat pork, they catch cancer. Then what's gonna happen? That's the very person you said that to, they family, their auntie gonna catch cancer. And their auntie gonna find out from the doctor, from the white man, that you didn't caught this disease because you eat a lot of pork. You see what I'm saying? Or you say, if you keep selling drugs, you're gonna get shot. Cat go out there and get shot. Well, then next thing you know, he ain't the truth.
Right.
You planted the seed, but the Lord gave the increase.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Keep reading.
So then, neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase.
What does that mean right there? Go ahead.
Like we don't decide who comes to the truth. Your job is to do the work.
Speak loud so people hear you.
Your job is to do the work.
Right.
You know, we go out there and speaking. People, it may seem like people are not listening to what we're saying.
Right.
But it's really the Lord's going to bring them to the truth. It might be some brother across the street that we not see that actually listen to what we're saying.
You know? Read verse 7 again.
God, sir. So then, neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth.
Right.
But
go ahead.
But God that giveth the increase.
This is what Paul is saying, to sum it all up. Even though I might go out there and plant, and you might go out there and water, all of this is, we give all praise to the Most High.
That's right.
He's saying we really ain't nothing, man. We just really serving the Lord. That's what we doing in the I.S.U.P.K. Lord willing, we'll be at camp, Lord, if that's the Lord's will.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But once again, we not out here on our own merit.
That's right.
We serving the Most High.
Right.
You understand? The Lord get the glory. Yeah, out of the Lord, the Christ get the glory. You see what I'm saying? Keep reading.
God, sir.
Let him. You doing something? Let him pick it up. Pick it up where he left off, Ryan.
1 Corinthians 3, verse 8.
1 Corinthians 3, verse 8. You understand? Also, too, for the brothers and sisters on the Skype, you understand? We're gonna be posting the prayers. We're gonna be posting the prayers. You understand? On our Twitter. You can post on that. We're gonna be posting the prayers on Twitter. You understand? And on our email. We got an email account too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna be posting the prayers on our Twitter and on our email, for you can get the prayers, the prayers, and the High Holy Days, so you can keep up with what we're doing in the I.S.U.P.K. I'm gonna have the brother give you the links after we've done teaching class, so you can go and you can get this information. Okay. Okay, read what you got, Ryan.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 8. Now, he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor.
Do what? Read that again.
And every man shall receive his own reward according to his labor. Verse 9. For we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are the Most High's husbandry. Ye are God's builders.
Stop right there. You understand that? Everybody gets that. Right. What's the next scripture we got? Where's the scripture that the brother pulled? Give me the Kings scripture for Officer Kapaj.
Daniel.
Hold on 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. All right, go ahead, read that.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 37.
Hold on, let me get there right with you. Okay. Read that.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 37. Thou, O king, art a king of kings, for the Most High of heaven hath given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory. Verse 38. And whatsoever...
That right there, that ain't the Kings of Kings. He talking to the...
It's Revelation 5:10.
Yeah, that ain't the Kings I want. Give me Revelation chapter 5, verse 10. That's talking to heathen right there.
Osiris.
Right, Osiris, you understand? I believe it's Babylon, and Chaldean, one of them.
Okay, I got it.
Is it 5? Priest, that's kings and priests, okay. This is one that's a precept to it.
Kings and Kings.
But it's 1 and 6. It got, or 17 and 14.
Let's just make sure we find it right quick. We're going to go over a couple of those scriptures and then we're going to wrap the class up. All right? Right?
Yeah, 17 and 14.
Okay, read that.
Daniel chapter 17, verse 14.
Hold on 1 second.
Revelations.
Revelation chapter 17, verse 14.
Go ahead.
What's
what?
These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them.
This is talking about the so-called white man and these heathen nations. They're going to be fighting in the Third World War. They're going to be fighting each other. But the scriptures tell you that they're going to turn around and try to fight Christ, which is why the so-called white man got satellites and weapons all on top of it, all in outer space and all of that, because he's prepared to fight Christ because he knows Christ is going to return. All right, but he is not going to win. Keep reading.
For he is Lord of lords.
He is what?
Lord of lords.
Christ is the Lord of lords. Keep reading.
And King of kings.
King of what?
King of kings.
Christ is the King of kings. He's the King of kings because A, he's the King of Israel. You understand? Which all of us, which we're going to pull next, we're going to be made kings.
That's right.
We're going to rule in the kingdom of heaven under Christ.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But Christ is the King of kings because why? Why else is he the King of kings? You know, Brian?
Because I.S.U.P.K, we the
No, this ain't even got nothing to do with the king. This is something totally separate. Go ahead.
Because he's on the Most High.
Nope. Because go ahead. Who's online? Go ahead, man. Yeah, you're right, but I'm looking for something else. Go ahead, Bob.
Because he is going to take the earth. He is going to take the earth and subdue every king.
That's what I'm looking for. Like, in order for Christ to rule the earth, what do he got to do to the other kings of the earth? Go ahead.
Conquer.
He got to conquer them. He got to take these other kings, Esau, the Arabs, the Chinese, all these other kings that's ruling the earth. He going to take them and subdue them.
That's right.
And he's going to be the kings of kings. They kings right now. But Christ is the real true king of the earth.
That's right.
And when he come through, everybody going to find out.
Right.
And when they find out, it's going to be a horrible day for these other nations.
Right.
They is going into slavery. I don't give a damn if you go to work with them, if they come to your house and drop off groceries. I don't give a damn. You go to the Chinese store and they give you $5 off on a meal. The Chinese going into slavery.
That's right.
The Arabs is going into slavery when Christ return. The Africans is going into slavery when Christ return. The East Indians is going into slavery when Christ return. And last but not least, the white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, is going in goddamn slavery.
That's
when
right.
Christ return.
That's right.
Because he is the true King of Kings.
That's right.
You understand? Keep reading, because they don't let us more.
And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful.
Right, and that's talking about us. Now take me to Revelations 5, verse 10. Okay?
Revelation 5, verse 10. And has made us unto our power kings and priests.
Really high, it's in the Bible. Go ahead.
And has made us unto our God kings and priests. And we shall reign on the earth.
Everybody understands that. Now, we just went over the precept in Ezra that Christ is going to make the one that's going to make us kings. You understand? And priests. We preach now because we're doing the work of the Lord. But when you start doing that work, black man, Hispanic, Native Indian man, brother, you're going to be made a king. So don't think when you come up in this school, you know, you keeping these laws just to keep laws. Right. Or when you go out, you know, you think these brothers out in the I.S.U.P.K going out on the streets and standing all day, feet tied, toes feel like they about to break off, just doing that because we just like to do that.
Right.
We going out there and do that, brother, because we want rulership. Right. We want power and authority. We want slaves. That's right. We want many children. Brothers want wives. You understand? I mean, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Ain't no use in lying. You understand? We want the best of everything. We want it all. Right. And we're going to get it. The scriptures say the saints shall take the kingdom. Right. Christians, they sitting back and they waiting. We ain't waiting. Right. We going out there, boots to the ground, beards, braids, going out there learning how to fight, kill, everything. You understand? You gotta be, when you come into the truth, you gotta be aggressive. If you're a man, as a warrior, you got to be aggressive. If you're a sister, totally opposite. You come in the truth and you help support the warriors. You help support the men that go out on the streets and do the work. If you're a sister, you come in here and be sweet as apple pie. That's right. You understand? You come just like men, we had to learn the order. Women, you got to learn the order as well. Right. And once everybody learn the order, guess what happened? Our families will be good. In the I.S.U.P.K, we got perfect relationships in here. That's right. Perfect marriages in here. You know why? Because everybody comes in and plays their role. That's right. The children being raised right. Brothers is coming home to home-cooked meals, getting their back rubbed. I ain't gonna go into too much, but you get the point. That's right. You see what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, the kingdom of heaven is within you. I'm paraphrasing. Go ahead.
Hey, I just wanted to make one point with what General YAHANNA was bringing out yesterday. He was saying, you know what I'm saying, and this is how you know that the Lord with you. Whoever's living. Whoever win the battle, that's how you know the Lord with you. He gave us something in 2 Samuel. You know what I'm saying? We was there in 2 Samuel when it was talking about play. When Abner and what's his brother's name? I forget his name, Joab or something like that. They had their men there together, and they was like, okay, the Lord's with you, and let's see. Let's put your men against my men, and whoever's there, whoever wins, that's who the Lord with.
Well, listen, that's very, very important. You understand what you're saying, because that's how it goes. And in the I.S.U.P.K, we know the Lord is with us. That's right. This right here is like this is something that cannot be stopped. Right. That's right. You see what I'm saying? You either gonna get down, you understand, with this truth will get rolled over. Right. You understand? That's the name of the game. That's why we taking on all debates, lectures. You know, anybody who wanna invite us to a lecture, anybody who wanna debate, we taking on them all. You understand? And we wanna win. Why? Because the Lord is with us. That's right. The Lord is with us because we sincerely love the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. That's right. So with that being said, I'm going to have the brother read the security announcements, and we're going to get into prayer that concludes tonight's class.